Your route is being recalculated. It's the story, the voiceover, if you like, to our lives over the last 2 years, isn't it, really, if we think about it? And for many of us, if we're honest, even though we have signs that the pandemic seems to be slipping in a positive direction, we still can feel a little bit like we're in that car and we're stuck, and it's interruption after interruption, challenge. Are we ever going to get through this journey? I definitely feel a little bit that way. I think we're done. We're done with COVID, aren't we? Can we boo? Yeah, a bit louder than that. Come on, it's COVID. It's a pandemic. We're done. We feel that way. So I sort of just was talking to God about the previous 2 years and about how tough I'd found it. And I found myself really digging deep to ask some big questions about my call, about my role here, about us as a church. You know, what am I here for? What do you want me to do while I'm here? What do you want for St. Peter's? What's it all about? Really big questions. And I sensed the Lord being very gentle with me. And one question he asked me back after all my questions, didn't answer them really, but just asked me a question in return. And it's the question from this really well-known passage in Matthew 20. What do you want me to do for you? I thought this is a question for all of us. This is a question for us as a church. Personally, because I know we've all had our own stories of how challenging this has been for all different reasons, but also as a church family together. The Lord's saying, what do you want me to do for you? And so I think for us today, if he's asking us that question and he wants us to really go deep, what do we want him to do for us? Then what do we want most from the Lord today? Just ponder on it for a moment yourself. What do you most want from the Lord today? Are 4 simple things, I've said this before, ways that we can engage to be church together, to see this kind of transformation happen in more lives, when we all play our part to let church be fully church. And the 4 things are really easy for us to remember. The first thing is to come to church. Second thing is to pray. Third thing is to give. And fourth thing is to serve. So to come, to pray, to give, to serve.